Hello everyone, in this class we are going to discuss about the invoice receipt. Here we are going to check how one can able to create the invoice receipt based upon the purchase order, and whatever the price will be there within the invoice receipt, it will be taken from the purchase order, but whatever the quantity will be there, it will be taken from the goods receipt. So that is how invoice receipt will going to get create. So basically what is this invoice receipt is all about. Again, invoice receipt is an external document where this will be sent to the see, whatever you might be getting it from the Amazon, okay. So when you will going to get something from the Amazon, they are going to send you the invoice receipt as well along with the product. So they are going to send you the goods receipt, along with that they are going to send the invoice receipt as well. Invoice receipt means whatever the materials you have bought, okay. For that they are providing one particular receipt. This is the material which is costing this much of a amount, like that they are going to mention it over there. So that is how invoice receipt will be. So we'll just see how one can able to create the invoice receipt in SAP MM. I'll just go to the SAP screen here. In the SAP screen, I'll just go to the consultant activity where you can see the invoicing activity. In SPRO, IMG, go to the material management here. Under this you can see logistic invoice verification. Just go here. Here are the few important things where you will going to see all the details about the invoicing. Like if you want to do some editing and all, the consultants will be doing the activities over here. First thing is define attributes for the system message. If any system message you want to create for the invoicing, we can do it from here, okay. So I'll just go back, and here define tax jurisdiction is there. The configure automatic posting. Automatic posting means which accounts that should hit, okay. That one we're going to see over here. That is nothing but a OBYC settings and OMR0 settings will going to come. Some account assignments will be there. See, these are the different transactions, okay. Some BSX, KBS. So KBS is nothing but the vendor account, okay. This is the vendor account which will be related to the vendor. Sorry, not KBS. Yeah, KBS is related to vendor. Yes. So we will be going through all these transactions. So here automatic posting will going to happen. Whenever certain accounting entries will going to hit, means automatic posting will be taking place here. And next thing is the incoming invoice, okay. Whenever incoming invoice is there, what is the number assignments we will going to maintain, and tax statement, maintain default values for the tax codes. All these things are available here, okay. But as of now we will not going to do much over here. We will just directly go, and this EDI is nothing but the electronic data interchange. So where here also there are whatever the IDOC processes are there, they will be involving this particular activity nowadays, okay. So here assign tax codes is assign company code, enter program parameters, all these things are involved in the EDI, okay. So this EDI and all, most of the time we'll going to take the ABAPS as well as basis team help, and we're going to proceed further. So now I'll just directly move to the end user activity, how we're going to create the invoice receipt. So just go into the logistics. Under the logistics, go to the purchasing. Not purchasing, sorry, but under the logistic we'll go to the material management. Under that we'll go to the logistic invoice verification, okay. Here we can go to the document entry. Here you can see MIRO is for the enter invoice. I'll double click on this, enter invoice. Here we got the invoice receipt. Something means invoice will be created something like this. Within the screen we can able to create the invoice, and at the top you can see hide PO structure and show work list, okay. This is the PO structure. If you don't want to have it, you can hide it. And here other invoice document is there, and hold is there. So what I will do, here some basic data. Within this basic data we need to enter whatever the data, okay. Like this is asking about the invoice date, and I will going to put the today's date. Invoice date is the today's date, and posting date is what? Today's date only I will be posting. You can put some reference number, like I am using this PO, or I am any date, whatever the reference ID will be using, you can use it over here. Next, amount, okay, where we will going to get the amount. Amount will be based upon the whatever the what is that PO will going to get create now. Based upon that, the amount will going to depict over here. Okay, so for that PO, the MIRO has to be happened. Then only we can able to do that invoice receipt for that, because we have selected the invoice receipt. Okay, so whenever we're creating the vendor, or else while creating the PO also, we have mentioned that. So tax amount is there here. If you have selected your tax, then the tax amount also you can able to put it here. So some text, if you want to maintain, you can maintain it. So now what I'll do, I'll just directly go into the purchase order, and I'll just put the purchase order. Okay, we'll just check what is our purchase order. /ME2N, I'll go. Okay, we can check our purchase order for this LT01. So we'll just check the purchase order. So I'll just check one particular purchase order. I'll just Control Y, then only you can copy these things. Okay, copy it. I'll just put the purchase order over here. Okay, just click enter. See, allowed posting period 10/22 to 9/2021. Okay, so only this is the posting period. Okay, the posting period error we have already known. How we're going to change it? So what I'll do, I will just go and change the posting period. For posting period, to display the posting period, just go to /n mmrv. Here for LT01, just check what is the posting period. See, 11 current period is 11/2022. It is already there, but here some error is coming. Okay, for this we are getting some here. PO vendor is not an invoice party. Okay, I'll going to enter the invoicing party here. I'll just mention some vendor. What is the vendor in our case? /n mkvz is for the list of the vendors. Okay, so I'll just take 2000074 as the vendor. 2000074 as the vendor. Vendor is not defined in the company BIPL. Okay, why BIPL is coming? Just a minute. What is this purchase order is belongs to? This belongs to LT01, and this purchase order, and just go to the new screen. /n ME21N, not 21. Okay, I'll just take the other and put this purchase order. Yes, this is belongs to LT01. Then why it is asking some different things? We have to check now. Okay, anyway, I'll just go to /n MIRO. I'll just put this today's date. Company code LT01. The number range 51 is missing, it is saying. Okay, so where we will going to assign this number ranges? Actually, you have already know. We will going to go to the FBN1. Okay, in FBN1 /n FBN1. In FBN1, we will going to assign the number ranges. For company code LT01, I'll just take the intervals here. Okay, I'll just say new interval. The number is 51 for 2022. Just copy and paste this number. Copy and paste it here. Sorry, it is not copied. Or else just click enter and you will going to get these numbers. Just click enter now. See the intervals without overlap. It is asking for us to create the intervals without the overlap, because we have created the 50 also, so that it is overlapping. So what I'll do, I'll just change the 1 to 2. Okay, that's it. Here also I'll change the 1 to 2. Now it has taken. I'll just save this. Okay, just go to the invoice and click enter now. Now it is taking entire data. See what is our quantity of the material. Material is raw material, and this is around 60 quantity we are buying. Okay, per material we might be maintaining around 20 rupees, so that 60 quantity into 20, it is taking the total amount of 1200. For this, okay, we have maintained our own tax code. So I'll just select the tax code here, that is LT. Just click enter, and here also you need to maintain the same thing, LT. Okay, here some balance amount it is showing as 1200. Just copy this and paste it in the amount. Okay, and remove this negative sign, just click enter. See here still it is some error is there. What is the message? We'll just check it now. Okay, and everything is perfect, but we are getting some message. See, error in account determination table T030K INT MWS LT. Okay, INT MWS LT. We'll just go to the OBIC. Okay, /n OBYC. Here we might be having some not OBIC, so we'll go to OB40. Sorry, OB40 we have to go. Okay, in OB40 we need to do certain changes. So this is the OB40. I have come here. Okay, here we need to maintain the FI configuration. Okay, this is the automatic posting procedure. Okay, so here we will going to search for the MWS. Okay, here you have seen it is asking for the MWS LT. No, we will search for the MWS here. See, here we got the MWS, that is nothing but the output tax. So for this you just double click on the this MWS, and our chart of account is INT because it is shown over here for INT MWS. So I am just taking the INT as a tax, what is that, INT chart of account, and here I need to maintain the LT, and in this same thing you just maintain. Okay, whatever it is there at the top, just maintain the same thing and click enter. So I have maintained my tax code as well. Just save this data. Okay, I have saved this data. So for this MWS we have saved our data. So once you have done, just go back to the previous page and now click enter. See, whatever the message was there, now it is become green, means everything is perfect now. Okay, so after that what you can do is you can simulate the things. Okay, just click on the simulate, or else you can directly save it, but simulate is the best option, where you can see the accounting entries. What are the different accounting entries will going to hit after the invoice receipt. Okay, you have already seen what are the different accounting entries will going to hit after the GR. Okay, accounting entries. So after the GR you have already know what are the different accounting entries will going to hit here. After the GR, first thing we have seen the BSX, it is standard one. Okay, where BSX is nothing but the stock account. Okay, which will going to get debit, and which will going to get debit. Okay, so next WRX will going to hit. Okay, which is the GRIR clearing account, and this will going to get credit here. Okay, so this is what happening after the GR. Now we have done the IR. After the IR, what are the different accounts will going to hit? We'll just check now. Okay, so after the IR, what are the different accounts will going to hit? Okay, first thing is the KBS. Okay, KBS is nothing but the vendor account. Okay, this vendor account, what it has to happen? See here, BSX is debited and it is credited to the WRX. So now from the whatever the amount is there in the WRX, it has to get debit and the vendor account has to be get credited here. So that is what it is happening. So KBS will going to get credit here, and WRX, okay, that is nothing but the GRIR clearing account, which will going to get debit, and some other things also going to get debit. What is that? It is the tax. Okay, we may be having a CGST, IGST or SGST. So all these things are the different tax codes are there. Okay, so they will going to get debit from our end. So but as of now we have not taken any tax. Okay, so here you can just observe this, there is no third entry is hitting. Okay, so here you just observe it. So VA Industries, this is nothing but the vendor account. Okay, that is 160000 we have mentioned no while creating the vendor, that is the GL account. Okay, so that is crediting, and our 191 100. This is nothing but the GRIR clearing account which is debiting. So these are the different things which will going to happen after the invoice receipt. I'll just say post here. Now it is posted. Okay, see, document is posted. If you want to see the document, you have the T.Code, that is MIR4. Okay, MIR4. Just go here, the document will going to come automatically, the recent one. Just click enter. You can see whatever the data you have just now entered. So this is how we're going to do the invoice receipt in SAP MM. But let us consider something different which will going to happen now. Okay, what is happening? We have in the PO, we have ordered for 100 materials. Let us consider we have ordered for 100 materials. What vendor bought is, vendor is a good vendor. Okay, vendor bought around only 50 materials. Okay, so he has given the GR for 50 materials only. He is telling no, due to some what is that time constraint and all, I can able to produce only 50 materials. Please accept these materials, and by within this weekend I'll be providing another 50 materials. Like that he is requesting. If the company is accepting that and they are paying the full amount. Now we have ordered 100 products but we received only 50, but we are paying him for the 100 products because we are analyzing that the vendor is bringing the another 50 products by the weekend. Okay, so like that also you can, if you are creating that also you can able to do it, but how the system will going to take it. Okay, that one we'll going to check it now. I'll just create one PO. Okay, purchase order /n ME21N. Okay, we'll just take some vendor here. So this is the vendor and some material will take, and the PO quantity around 100 I'll going to put. Net price it will take automatically. Plant is LT01. Storage location is also LT01. Just click enter. We need to provide some order data. I'll just provide the LT01 purchasing information. Okay, anything you can take here. Just click enter. Okay, so this is one particular PO which I am creating now. I am ordering around 100 materials. Okay, so I am ordering 100 materials. Just check whether the PO is perfect or not. Okay, so no messages are there, so I'll just say save. Okay, I have saved this PO. So what is our PO? The PO number is this one. Okay, I'll just copy this PO and we'll try to do the GR. I don't think GR will going to accept because I have maintained some pricing procedure over here. So I need to remove the pricing procedure, then only the GR will going to take. We'll just check. Okay, /n ME and just this is my PO. Copy it. Click enter. See, the purchase document not yet released. Okay, I'll just release it and come back. So for release, I have not yet covered this topic. I'll just cover it in the later stages. Just release the PO. Okay, for releasing the PO, the T.Code is /n ME29N for the individual release. For what is that group release, we're going to use the ME28. So 29N I have come here. Just go to the header. Here you have the release strategy. Okay, we have to say new PO. Just give your PO number. Why it is coming again and again? I'll just copy the PO number again and come back here. This is my PO number. Copy it. And paste it here. Just click enter. See, I need to just release it. Okay, I have released and now I'll just save it. Just go to the MIGO screen now. /n MIGO. You know already how we're going to do the partial GR and all. You have already know about this thing. So So I have just given this PO number, and here the quantity is saying 100, but how much we are receiving? The vendor is bringing only 50 numbers to us. Okay, only 50 numbers he is bringing to us. So in that case we have ordered 100 material, but only we are getting 50 materials. That is fine, but how much price is maintained for this? Okay, it is 30 per piece we have maintained it. Okay, so I'll just say I have not ticked the item. Okay, I'll just check this and post this particular thing. See, deficit purchase order quantity, it is available, that is fine for us. I'll just post it now. We are taking half of the quantity, another half is bringing in the after some other days. Okay, so 78 is posted. Now I'll just try to do the MIRO, MIRO /n MIRO. I'll go. So I'll just give the today's date and put the PO number here, click enter. See, it is taking only the 1500 rupees because the quantity it is taken from the MIRO and the price it is taken from the PO. What I will say, for 50 only I will be mentioning 3000 rupees. I am just mentioning 3000. Just observe what the system is going to do. You just click enter. Okay, tax procedure it is asking. I will just provide the tax procedure here. Click enter. Here also you need to provide the tax procedure. Click enter. I will just copy this amount and paste it here. We have not maintained any tax, so the tax amount is 0. Just click enter here. See, the caution is there, some correct but blocked is there. Okay, the correction is that means the whatever the MIRO we have created, it is correct, but when I am going to save this, just observe what will be saying. It is saying document number is created but blocked for the payment. We have created the document, okay, but it is blocked for the payment. Why it is blocked? Because we are taking only 50 quantities, but we are paying for the total purchased, means whatever the purchase order quantity is there, no, we are paying for that. So that is why system is automatically blocking this entire payment. So but we can release this payment. Okay, manually we can release this payment. We can send it to the vendor. That is not a problem. But system will going to block this purchase invoice receipt, as we are sending the complete amount for, but we have received the less stocks. Okay, how we are going to release that? We use the T.Code, that is /n MRPR for releasing the whatever the blocked invoice receipts are there. Just click enter here. So release blocked invoices. Okay, so in our company code, whatever the invoices are blocked, that one I can able to release, or else you have some other data as well. You can just take your invoice document and you can release that, or else within this fiscal year, whatever the blocked invoice receipts are there, you can release them. Based upon the vendor, you can release the blocked invoices, and due date and purchasing group, like that also you can able to release the blocked invoices. Now I'll just on this particular client, whatever the invoices are blocked, I want to release them. Only one invoice will be there. Okay, you can see this is the only invoice. I'll just click on this, means select this, and here one flag is there. See, release invoice. Just click on this. Okay, the invoice is released. Now save this data. Okay, just go to the MIR4 just for the display, and this is the invoice receipt, and you can see payment now free for payment. Earlier it was blocked in status, but now it is free for payment. We have created the purchase requisition, but we'll just check the purchase order history now. I'll just go to /n ME23N for display of the purchase order. Here this is not our PO. I'll just go to select my PO. This is the recent one. Just click enter. See, for this PO, just what it is saying, we have created the goods receipt only for 50 quantity. We have ordered 100 quantity here, but we have done the goods receipt for 50. Oh, here I forgot to change the quantity also. Okay, here just assume that for 100 quantity I have made the payment. For 50 quantity it is 1500, means for 100 quantity I have paid the 3000 rupees. So I have made the invoice for all 100 quantity actually. Okay, so now we have means whenever the vendor will going to bring another 50 quantity, we will not going to pay anything to him. Okay, he'll just pay and go, he'll just give that material and go. Okay, so just see over here in the status also you can observe that. Okay, this is my mistake, I have taken only 50 quantity for invoicing. Okay, here ordered quantity is 100 and delivered is only 50, so that still to be delivered is 50 is available, but we have invoiced for all the 100 materials. That is why I have paid him total 3000 rupees. So this is how we will going to create the invoice receipt. So you can check all these things or all these documents in the purchase order history. On this purchase order, whatever the GRs were created and whatever the invoice were created, all these things you can able to check it. And now remaining things you can able to do the goods receipt. Okay, how we will going to do? I'll just copy this purchase order number, copy it and go to the new screen. Okay, here I'll again go for the MIRO and put this PO number. So this is the 50. Okay, in the remaining 50 it is taken. So ordered is 50 and here quantity received is 50, but under 50 is remaining. So here what I'll say item OK, and I'll check this and post this. Okay, the document is okay, so now I am posting it. Here you will going to see and that document is posted for those particular materials. I'll just go and check the purchase order. Here I'll just click on this again. Okay, just click enter. Here you can observe one more document. Okay, that is 79. So we have ordered 100 materials, so the goods receipt is also there for the 100 materials. Okay, but invoice, okay, it is my mistake. Okay, here it should be 100 only. So we have completed the means we have taken the entire goods to our organization. So this is how we will going to do the invoice receipt in the SAP MM. So thanks for watching my videos guys.